Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This channel is all about my journey in options trading and hopefully going full time. This year I've been taking things much more slowly just based on the topsy-turvy volatility of the market and everything, and I'm not sure what's going to happen with the war. And so I'm trying not to put too much at risk, and I'm trying to keep some dry powder. I'm getting into buying some more options, so I'm trying to keep around 50,000 available so I can have just cash on hand to buy some options when the trades come up. But I've always advocated selling options, which I'm doing mostly that here too. So this month it's I'm up to 21.25 so far. I've just done a few trades. I got this WDC. This was a vertical put credit spread, and I started that on the 5.4. The price at the time was 5.48. Short strike is 4.25 to 4.15, the long strike, so it's a $10 wide, which means I risk $1,000 less the premium. The premium I received was 3.45, and most of the juice had kind of been squeezed out of it. I decided to buy this back at a cost of 40, so I ended up with 3.05. Next trade is PLTR. This is just a straight up put, and I just kind of decided I wanted to try something with PLTR, but then I realized, if you do a straight up put, it's going to put more money at risk that you got to put aside as collateral, that take away from my, opportunity if something came up for buying options. So I closed out of that. I had squeezed some juice out of this. Originally collected $3.55, cost me $2.50 to close it. So I got $100 out of that, 105. But I've had $8.95 at risk. So instead of this vertical put credit spread here, I had $6.95 at risk. This SMH vertical put credit spread, I had $8.86 at risk, and so that's the next trade. SMH current price at the time of the trade was 5.47. The trade is on 5.7, and the short strike is 5.30 to 5.20. I like to do $10 wide, expiring, which was last Friday, and collected $2.15 on that, and decided to buy this back at 101 because the price in the market started to kind of go down. And I didn't want to end up between these and have to start taking a loss, so close that out. And then right now I have another current vertical put credit spread starting on last Friday for SMH, and the current price at the time of that trade was 5.59, so I want to put $10 wide, 5.40 to 5.30, expires in about a month, 6.12, and the delta is 36 on that. The premium collected was 3.45, and that trade is still going, so that's my profit so far. Going back to April, I did close out this HOOD. I had a HOOD trade. I got 400 shares of HOOD, and I collected $6.20 for this. Decided to close this out and maybe make another trade, so I bought this back for $60 and ended up with $5.60 there. So that would actually have shown up last month. And then this SMCX, I decided to close this out. The price started to get close to the $20 range. I've got 300 shares of this, and it's way under my cost. I didn't want to have these called away and lose a bunch of money, so I bought this back for $150, so pretty much a wash there. So far, my covered call ETFs have gone to this amount, $128.68 in premium or in dividends collected, and this will increase as these new expiration dates have their distributions. So I've got that reflected here. That's reflected in the total. And I've been doing some straight up buys on SNDK, but SNDK has gone up 3,000%. So I decided to play around with jumping in on this because it had been going up so much so quickly that I decided to buy 6 shares, and that cost me $6,533. And then 3 days later, I sold those, and it had gone up, so I collected $7,458. The difference is $925. Then I bought 3 shares at $38.52 on 5.5, and I sold those on 5.6 for $41.37, collected $285 on that. This next one, the price last week of SNDK, this had last week started to top out. It went up May 8th and started to go back down. So I stopped doing this, but I just thought I would experiment with it. I figured it can't hurt to try, and I definitely made some good money. But this trade, I bought this for $41.79. The price went down, so I sold them back quickly for $39.73, minus 200 there. And I did another trade, bought 3 shares for $42.09, sold them back for $44.06, and collected $252 there. So this all adds up to $12.56, and that's also reflected in the total here. So that's what I'm up to this month. Again, I'm taking things really slow. Last year I was making, 3, 4, 5,000, sometimes more per month, but I'm just being very cautious and keeping some dry powder. If you want to know how to trade or anything, you want me to make videos about these trades, like what a vertical put credit spread is and what a put is, what a call is, I'm happy to do that. And but that's just an update of my trades so far that I thought I'd put out there this week. And that's it for this week. We will see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.